So I would like to start with sharing a letter to you guys. JP Morgan Chase is looking to hire a social media senior associate in New York City. This person will provide recommendations on creative strategies and advertising placement, as well as manage social media marketing campaigns to acquire new customers and drive business results on social media. Based on your LinkedIn profile, this position might be a great fit for you, and I would like to talk with you about it. 2 months later, I was this person and I was hired at JP Morgan. So, good evening, fellow members and Toastmasters. As of 2018, LinkedIn had more than 500 million users in more than 200 countries, with more than 20 million companies profiles and 14 million jobs openings listed on LinkedIn. There's no doubt that about 90% of recruiters are using LinkedIn on a regular basis. About 83% of recruiters use LinkedIn to find high quality candidates. And about above 90%, they use LinkedIn to vet candidates. In fact, a study found that 122 million people receive an interview through LinkedIn, and about 33 million people have been hired thanks to a connection, thanks to someone that they connect through LinkedIn. And actually, a stat for recruiters, it says that about 40% of those people that they find through LinkedIn, those candidates, they have 40% less likely to leave the job over the 6 months. So think of LinkedIn as a billboard for you guys to put your value proposition and put all the public information that you want the recruiters look at your profile. So I think with this, let's get you pro on LinkedIn, and I'm gonna share with you 4 steps to get the right LinkedIn profile. So first, customize your profile. With this, I mean first your URL. It can be as simple as with linkedin.com/ let's say in my case, Mariel Espejo, right? Your first name and last name. Why this is important? Because at the end, this URL, you're gonna be using it at your business cards, on your resume, and basically to tell someone that you meet at a networking event, just find me on LinkedIn with my name and last name, and the people can find you right away. Second, add a professional photo, one that looks recent and it looks like you. About when you use a professional picture, it has 14 more views if you were to use another type of picture. Turn your summary, right, into your story. So LinkedIn recommend about using between 3 or 5 paragraphs, short, avoid jargon, and use it in your first person. And do not be afraid to add a little bit of your personality. For example, in my case, as you guys heard a little bit about my bio, I say, I'm an enthusiastic digital native, also known as loud and proud millennial. This means I'm obsessed with staying ahead of ever-changing social media trends. I'm also multilingual, so I bring a diverse set of experiences, having lived in the US and abroad, fluent in Portuguese, English, and a US citizen. So the person doesn't need to go all over my LinkedIn to know that I'm a US citizen, that I speak 3 languages, that I have experience abroad and national, and that I'm interested in my expertise lies on social media. And that I also use keywords that are relevant to what people are looking in my profile. So let's say if someone is looking for a multicultural, someone that speaks 3 languages, and I'm using those keywords, it's most likely that I'm going to be shown within those search. Then let's go to the second, no, not yet. So also, as part of customizing your profile, make sure that you include your accomplishments, right? So that means besides all your work experience and anything, all the certificates that you have had, or your part-time, everything that is related to what you are expert on, make sure that it's listed there, because again, LinkedIn would make your profile to be more discoverable than if you didn't do it. So let's go for the second step. Publish on LinkedIn. Especially if you do content marketing, you want to publish content on LinkedIn, and if you want to drive people to a website or to contact you for more information, make sure that your posts are straightforward, short, with an easy call to action, and share it with among your network. LinkedIn for business to business is actually over 50%. It drives social traffic to these sites. So it's one of the most credible sources for marketers that do content marketing. Then third, endorsements and recommendation. Endorsements are a great way to allow that your network and professionals show other people that where your expertise lies. So for example, 80% of my endorsements are on social media from my previous former employees, network, etc. But don't just think about getting endorsement, just start giving some endorsements to your colleges and network, so you can take some back in return. The same to recommendations. Make sure that you have some recommendation from your boss, colleges, so that way it builds more credibility on your profile. And then lastly, grow your network. I cannot emphasize more as to make sure that every time that you are at a networking event or at any place that you have your LinkedIn profile, that you add them on LinkedIn, so that way you can start building your network and it's easier for you to contact them straight. It's really more about the quality of the connection than the quantity of the connection. So to recap, just try to these 4 steps: customize your profile, publish on LinkedIn, use endorsements and recommendation, and grow your network. Thank you.